If the person is foreign, yes, because we cannot allow any foreigner to talk shit about our country. That's like a rule.
I don't have those people that think they can cook and can't cook.
That would be very telling for us. Because
What do you
we're
mean?
eating all the time. So if there is a bad cook, everybody will tell them, listen, no hace falta que traigas nada. So I just watched this reel, and I want to ask you if this is how you look at Spaniards too.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever met a culture who are more proud and defensive of their country's food than Spain. That's including Italians. Spanish people absolutely love their own food, and they will take every opportunity to let you know that. But also, if you said to a Spanish person that you didn't like una tortilla de patatas, oh, come on, you may as well have offed their whole family and drop-kicked their guinea pig off the balcony. I think they would be equally upset in both cases. They really champion their own food.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I was going to ask you, do you think it's amazing or is it a Spanish
No,
thing?
it is definitely a Spanish thing.
Because I remember when we were living in Serbia, you know, I would go to Macro, this big restaurant, supermarket, and every now and then they will bring jamón ibérico.
Jamón ibérico, yeah.
And so I will buy the pieces and I have them home, and whenever we have people coming over, they'll be like, oh, can you cut us some of that prosciutto? And you will see my face turning in colors and everything, and my head will be so hot and heavy. It's not prosciutto, it's jamón.
You know, initially I was like, I think everybody, you know, champions their food. Like from the places we travel to, when I think of like Turkey, I love Turkish food. I think it's amazing. It's the only food that I would say is right there with Spanish food. Like that to me, these two.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety, even though
Like
people
you guys,
only
like
think
the
kebabs.
The extensiveness of both cuisines is
Yeah.
amazing that I didn't know exist. But anyway, like when I think about that, I'm like, you know, Turkish people, Serbian people would champion their food or whatever. And then I realize it's completely different. Completely different. If I tell a Spaniard I didn't like something or I don't like their food or anything like that, yeah, that's a fight.
Yeah, we'll be like, vete a tomar por culo, idiota.
Yeah, that can end friendships. That can start wars.
Yes.
That's how that is. But the thing is, like, if I said that to like a Serb or a Turkish person, they're like, no. They'll fix me like 15 different plates.
They will bring you a different way of cooking it. Maybe the same dish, but a different
way of
cooking.
cooking
Yeah.
it. This is how we cook it here in Gaziantep. This is how we cook it here in Ankara. This is how we cook it here in Istanbul. They'll do all of that. Like you're going to be fed.
And they will feed you until you agree that you like it. But they won't fight with you. That's true.
They won't fight with you. They're gonna make sure you like it. They're gonna find the style that you like it in.
Yeah.
You guys like, oh really? Nah, y'all cut off. You don't get to get Spanish food no more.
Yeah.
No more. That's it.
You're banned.
You're done.
What do you know? So can you relate about our passion?
I can see, I can feel the passion, I can taste the passion. But the whole thing though that kills me is you guys will criticize the food depending on where you got it from. Like if it's not up to a certain standard, you will kill it.
Yeah, because we're so in love with our own food that we're very critical as well.
No.
Yes, because I love you. I want you well. I don't want you así regulín.
Is not the word that I will put. There are many words that you can put. Critical is not the word I'll put the way you guys are with bad food if someone cooks something bad. I think
like a regular dish that is not up to your standards, you mean?
Right, yeah.
So like if I go to a restaurant and I ask for rabo de toro, for example, and the rabo is hard.
It's horrible, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna. Critical won't be the word that I'll use for you guys.
Yeah,
I think the correct word. Let me see. What's that word they use in politics? Like radical. That's the word for you guys. Radical. That is how you would respond.
But honestly, how many times have you go to a restaurant here in Spain and have been disappointed overall of the food?
Never. I've never been necessarily Actually,
maybe like one dish or two.
I had
but
one
not
dish was
as a
just
whole.
off. I remember when we went and had like croquetas in some place. Y muy mal. Es croquetas que roban.
Ah, las que sabían a congeladas.
Sí, no diferente que croquetas con queso o con jamón.
Sí, sabían todas iguales.
Y sabor es igual.
Sí, pero eran solo las croquetas. Luego el pollo estaba muy
sí.
bueno.
Besides that same tasting croqueta, I don't think I necessarily ran into something that I didn't like how they did it. It was different. It might taste different, but it was never like
So
bad.
that's why we get so critical when it comes to like we
Radical.
go to a place and we don't like the food because we're spoiled. We have really a good cuisine.
Is this like something that's always been like something that happens from birth or like from like when you're young, like you're passionate about your food? Like, because for instance, growing up as kids, like my mom's fried chicken was the best fried chicken. So
Yeah,
when
your
you
mom's
so when
cooking
you
is always going
of
to be
course,
best.
but what I'm saying to you is, does it go to that extent, like with your kids, your mom's cooking or whatever, or whoever was raising you cooking? Is it like, now mine is the best? My mom, like, do you have confrontations with your own self about whose cooking was better? Like, my mom's cooking is the best? Because we do in the U.S.
I don't think we had such a confrontation like that, but because we do eat in our friend's house growing up.
Right.
Like I would go to Alicia's house and eat. So my grandmother never made me macarrones with tuna.
Okay.
But that was one of the dishes that Alicia's mom used to cook and I loved it. So I still remember going to her house and like having macarrones and it was like a huge party. So more than a confrontation about who cooks best, it was more of, oh, your mom did that? Give me some. Yeah.
We have like when we have like our school like get-togethers or like events, like you can bring in food for the party. So my mom would always make like fried chicken or some other like dish like mashed potatoes or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and we bring it in. And so all the kids there were like, oh, my mom made this and my mom made that. So we all try it, and we as a class we were like, oh, this was the best dish.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's my mom's food. Yes, that's my mom's.
Well,
food.
you're very passionate too. You have to admit it. You're very passionate about black food.
Yeah, of course.
Like mac and cheese, for example. You're like, white people mac and cheese is blah, 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 blah.
It's disgusting.
You have to try it. Like, I remember the first time I made mac and cheese, like American mac and cheese for you.
She tried to kill me.
You got sick.
She tried to kill me.
That's a good
Her
Spaniard.
special 4-cheese macaroni.
I was explaining it to the macaroni instead of explaining it to me. I was explaining it to the macaroni and I put some extra cheeses. I put manchego cheese and I put cabrales and
I almost didn't make it home that night.
you should have stayed.
I should have stayed.
We had just started going out.
And like when I was over at the house and like you had made this for thing mac and cheese, she ate the food or whatever.
And I was so proud. I'm like, I'm
like,
making
"Oh,
mac and
tastes good. It
cheese.
tastes good." And then I left, and on the train, since you live like an hour away from where I was at the time, it's always in those moments where you're like so far away from a toilet that your stomach just starts going. The clock has started. The countdown has begun, and I'm like, oh no. I'm sitting here on the train like, oh, what is happening? What is happening? And then it's like God just gives you that sign. It was the macaroni and cheese. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're like that with the macaroni and cheese. You're like that with the cornbread. You said that only black people know how to make cornbread.
Listen, the only people that I've seen.
Hey, Koreans make
That's
really
what I was
good
about
fried
to say.
chicken.
Listen, their fried chicken is on point. This is why Chinese restaurants and Korean restaurants do so good in black neighborhoods because they know how to do fried chicken. I'm just being real with you guys. It's the real thing. Do you have that kind of like confrontational aspect?
No.
That's as kids. Now as adults, do like parents like get involved in like, oh, well, I cook this better than you, or you cook this better than me? Do y'all have that?
I think it's a family kind of thing. I don't think
Because you guys get together as family a lot. So, because here's the thing.
I think again it's more about the celebration of, oh, my family, that's really good.
Nah, see,
whatever.
that can't be the case. And I'm saying it can't be the case because the way you guys love to eat and how you want food, especially if you guys are cooking. And a lo mejor es un abuelas o abuelos y, ¿cómo dices? Que mucho.
Que se preocupan mucho.
Sí, mucho por ellos. Porque ellos pueden cocinar. Cocinar. Y también es muy importante.
Claro, es muy importante cuando los abuelos cocinan.
Entonces, si traes la comida de arroz o croquetas, a lo mejor tu abuela no quiere.
Aprueba.
Sí, I will cook it. I don't want you to bring your croquetas. I'll cook the croquetas. Y'all don't
Well,
have
it is
that?
true that like older generations always say, you know, these young kids are always crazy, blah, blah. So they will also say these young kids don't know how to eat well like we used to eat back in the days. Like, yeah, but I don't think there's a fight per se.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a fight, but
Or like, mine is better than yours kind of thing.
well, in the U.S. we have that. Like, if we're getting together as a family and we're bringing dishes, okay, well, tell Susan not to bring her damn potato salad.
Yeah,
I'll make the potato
I
salad.
remember when we were watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Uh-huh.
And they get together as a family.
Yeah.
And then I brought an extra turkey just in case. Just in case what?
Por si las moscas.
Sí, claro.
As much as you champion your food as a country,
Mm-hmm.
we champion our food as individuals of what we make and what we can make. So if you're a good
Mm-hmm.
cook, you're going to make dishes. And you know someone's a bad cook, you don't want them bringing anything to the party. But y'all don't necessarily have that kind of like...
No, I think that the people that don't know how to cook or don't enjoy cooking, they just don't offer themselves. They just, you know, bring drinks
but
or
you
whatever.
also- y'all don't have those people that think they can cook and can't cook?
That would be very telling for us. Because
What do you
we're
mean?
eating all the time. So if there is a bad cook, everybody will tell them, listen, no hace falta que traigas nada. So you know that we're very straight and very direct. So we will tell the person.
Oh, that's good because we do not. Like we
I
have...
know. You'll be like, so good.
and throwing it
Nah.
to the dog. Yeah, that's a big thing in the U.S. Like now that you say that, it makes me think like, yeah, you guys just tell them, listen,
Yeah.
it's okay. You don't have to do anything. Just you can come, just don't bring
Just
anything.
bring a couple of bottles of wine and that's
Yeah,
it.
that's your job.
Yeah.
That's your job. Just
Bring
wine.
the drinks.
Bring the drinks. Do you feel like it's different in different regions of Spain? For instance, because you guys champion your food as a whole, but you also have your little confrontations about food from Valencia to the rest of the world, or Galicia, Asturias, and so on.
I mean, everybody thinks that they have the best food in the world,
And
right?
I love them for that.
Yeah, I love them for that too.
I love you guys for that because everyone has the best food in the world. So I'm going to keep trying all the best food in the world.
We're very vocal and we know like what is a typical dish from each region,
Right.
so we'll go. So there is not so much of a competition. Like I don't know that there is another region that they say, oh, we make white beans better than fabada in Asturias. Like I don't think that exists.
Well, I mean, when I was
Maybe with
when I-
pulpo.
yeah, I'm about to say.
Okay.
I was about to say.
El pulpo de Murcia y pulpo a feira, which is the Galician pulpo.
I love football, period.
Yes.
So I do like it.
But I do think that we all, in each region, we have like a star thing. Like the best shrimps, I'm sorry, my mouth is watering right now. But the best shrimps that I have ever had was in the coast of Almeria. Like they have these red, huge shrimps that are so juicy and so good. Like when you buy them super fresh. And you know, Galicia is very well known for
Yeah,
their
for
seafood.
seafood, yeah.
But those shrimps in Almeria are like to die for.
When it comes to like an outsider type thing, do you like band together and encompass the whole Spain? Like, how can you say that about Spanish food? So if you heard someone say something about Spanish food from Asturias, but you're from Valencia or Malaga or anything somewhere else, you'll still like combat that person about...
If the person is foreign, yes, because we cannot allow any foreigner to talk shit about our country. That's like a rule. Like, we can talk bad about each other, we can talk bad about ourselves, but nobody else is going to come from outside and say anything, especially about food, against us.
You know, right there, I'll be honest with you, y'all sound like New Yorkers. Because that's how we are. Like, we complain about our city, all that, but if someone comes in here, nah, son, this is the greatest city in the world. You ain't gonna come here, then get the hell out. Get out of here.
Exactly.
Okay, I can respect that. As a New Yorker and as my love for Spain and Spanish food and Spaniards, I can respect that.
Explain it to me.
Please do.
El que se pica, ajos come.
What, something itches?
Yes, in this case, pica is like the one that gets bothered. The ones that the ones that reacts is because it eats garlic.
The one that reacts is because wait, what?
They eat garlic. Or they ate garlic.
Okay, can you try to explain that to me?
Okay. I was just translating literally because then you're going to say, ajos is garlic, and what the hell is that?
Okay.
So basically what it means is that when you're saying a joke or when you're talking about something, if somebody feels like they're talking about them, you know, that's the one that el que se pica, ajos come. He's the one that is getting bothered. So he acknowledged or he thinks that the people is talking about them. So the other person will say, el que se pica, ajos come. So if you get bothered, por algo será.
I've learned nothing just now in the past 30 seconds of you telling me this.
What do you mean?
I do not understand that at all.
You're not very helpful.
Who is this going towards? I don't even know who's the one saying and who is it reflecting on. I don't
Pues
get
el
it.
que se pica,
Yeah, I
ajos
got
come.
that. I got that, but what?
If you get bothered,
If I get bothered by somebody saying something,
it's because te estás dando por aludido. How do you say dar por aludido?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you
Take it personally?
to take it personal.
Okay. So if I take something personal that
If
you
we're
said,
talking about something and Nala gets all like, they're talking about
and like she feels that we're talking about her.
Yeah.
So in a
So
sense,
I will say, el que se pica, ajos come.
about Nala.
Yes.
Okay. So look, I just want to make sure I get all this straight. So
So
basically,
she's taking it personally.
she's hearing something that we're saying and she's taking it personally. So
Yeah.
basically, she thinks we're being passive aggressive about saying something, but
She
without
thinks
saying
that
it
we're talking about her.
right in a passive aggressive
Yeah.
way. How? The last thing I can ever affiliate with Spaniards is passive aggressive.
Okay, no passive aggressive, but we're talking about a story and somebody thinks that they're talking about themselves, but it's maybe about
I
something
can't-
else.
listen.
And then you're like, el que se pica, ajos
See,
come.
this is the thing. Like
If you get bothered, por algo será.
No. See, this is my problem now because I have too much respect for Spaniards now to believe that is even a possibility because you say shit to people's face.
Exactly. So if you feel like you're taking it personally, that's your problem. That's not my problem.
No, I got that. But if you were saying something personally, I would think either Spaniard A that's taking it personally will come speak to Spaniard B, or Spaniard B would not sit here wasting time and make sure that Spaniard A knows. Am I confusing you yet?
Maybe they're
That
feeling
saying what
guilty
they're saying.
about something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't. The frases is bien, pero yo
Claro
no
que
sé.
bien, está genial. El
No,
que
no,
se pica,
no,
ajos
no, no
come.
genial, porque en España no habla ahí, así.
Así. ahí sí hablamos.
What's the garlic for? The garlic is the
You know, because the center, the heart of the garlic, sometimes pica.
sometimes pica.
Pica like it.
What? It itches?
No, it doesn't itch. It's like, I don't want to say it's a spicy because it's not a spicy, but it gives you that. That's why when you make garlic mayonnaise, you don't put the heart of the garlic. We're going through the branches right now. Can we stop talking about this?
Explain it to me.